Hi everyone, it's Veronica from Blue Star Crochet. Welcome to the third video in the series of catch-up videos where I share my latest news, blog hobs, projects I finished and projects I'm working on. It has been 2 weeks again. I do apologize. I don't think I'm gonna manage this video weekly. I think I have to be a bit honest with myself and admit that it won't be a weekly video, but I'm kind of managing to do it every couple of weeks on a Tuesday when the little one is at the childminders, so the house is quiet. So I think we'll settle for 2 weekly videos, not a weekly video. So yeah, let's dive straight into it, and I've got a few things to share with you today, a couple of blog hobs, I've got an interview, and I have got a few projects that I have finished and a project I'm working on, and I'm also going to share a couple of purchases with you that I've made to inspire you. So without any more blah blah, let's get into it. First thing I wanted to remind you of, this is a blog hub I spoke about before. It's the Winter Hygge blog hub. That one is still ongoing. There is a few more days left on the Winter Hygge blog hub. This one is organized by Jan from Joy of Motion Crochet. There's been some really great patterns. I have contributed with my MSAM pullover, the Tunisian crochet knit look jumper that I've designed recently. Thank you for all the love for that pullover. It's been received very well and that makes me really happy. So the day to download my pullover was on the 14th, so it has passed, unfortunately. But this blog hub is accompanied by a crochet bundle, which contains all the patterns that are in a blog hub, plus 4 bonus patterns. I will put the link in the description for the video again, just to remind you it is an affiliate link, so I will earn a little commission if you do decide to purchase the crochet bundle. Yeah, so that one is still going on. I think it finishes on the 22nd of November, so you still got about 5 days left, but each day there is 2 different patterns that are featured in a blog hub. So if you check it out now, you can still get your hands on about 10 patterns, which you can download for free. And if you wanna go back and get all the patterns, I would recommend the crochet bundle. But it is a paid bundle, but if you add up the prices of the patterns separately, I think the price for the bundle is a really, really great price. So that's the Winter Hygge crochet blog hub and crochet bundle. The other blog hub I wanted to talk to you about today is a blog hub I've organized myself. Since I started my blog back in May, I have been a part of a few blog hubs organized by a few different crochet bloggers. So I kind of dived straight into it. Like, I remember when I signed up for my first blog hub, because they send out this like a sign up sheet in Google Drive. It's like a sign up sheet you kind of sign up to. And I remember signing up to the first ever blog hub and I was petrified. I put my name on there and, you know, all the requirements that you have to put in, like your links and your blog name and your email and your Instagram handle and what pattern will you be entering into the blog hub. And I remember I filled out this form, and when I clicked on the green tick to submit the form, I thought to myself, what have I done? I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, what have I done? But, you know, sometimes you're gonna kind of be thrown into the deep end and told to swim. learn things. But yeah, since then I've been a part of a few blog hubs, and it's great fun. You know, it's always great fun. There is a lot of preparation that goes into these blog hubs, you know, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to organize quite a substantial group of people. You know, you're trying to get them to do things at precise time, you know, the same way, so it all is kind of it looks the same and it all works. So it's quite a task, trust me. But anyway, I've organized my very own first blog hub, so I hope you guys don't leave me hanging, and I hope this is gonna be well received, and I hope you're gonna like it. It's called the Christmas Patterns Giveaway. Christmas patterns in terms of it's like a Christmas patterns giveaway. So it's a giveaway where basically everyone wins, right? There is no, oh, I've got to enter to win. Everyone wins in this giveaway. There is no losers. We all winners. So it's a group of 22 crochet blogger designers. We have all entered one of our patterns into this giveaway, and you'll be able to download all 22 patterns. It lasts a week, so you'll have a week to do it. You can download all 22, or you can just pick the ones you fancy. But there is some amazing patterns. I mean, I think you'll struggle to pick just a few. I think most people will download all 22 of them because they're all great patterns. There is hats, mittens, there is scarves, there is Christmas ornaments. So there's patterns that you can actually make kind of for the winter season, like the hats, the mittens, the scarves. And there is then specific patterns, Christmas patterns. So there's Christmas ornaments, like a little tea candle covers, really Christmassy, really festive patterns as well. And there is a couple of poncho patterns, which I think if you haven't made a crochet garment before, if you're just starting, or if you're toying with the idea to make yourself something to wear, I personally think that ponchos are a really great place to start, because they're so forgiving when it comes to the fit. You know, there's no like, oh, the armhole's too tight, or you know, the neckline's not right. I think ponchos are a really great place to start. So we've got two of those. We've got two poncho patterns in this giveaway, so it's going to be really great. So the Christmas patterns giveaway starts on the 18th of November, which is tomorrow. It starts at 3 o'clock London time, in whichever time zone you are, and it lasts a week. So for the whole week, you'll have time to go visit the blogs of these designers and download the individual patterns. So I will be shouting about it all over Instagram and Facebook, and if you're on my mailing list, you will get it straight into your email. So if you're not, I'll put a link to sign up to my newsletter in the description for this video, and you'll be notified about this blog hub and any future blog hubs, any new pattern releases from myself as well. So I'll put the link in the description. And the third one I wanted to talk to you about today is an interview with yours truly. So the lovely Shannon from the Loophole Fox Crochet. She's another crochet blogger that I have met, kind of virtually obviously. I have met through doing these blog hubs and blog events. She's a really lovely lady, and she is doing features of other crochet designers and bloggers on her blog, which I think is really great, because I think I've mentioned it before. Ever since I started my blog, I kind of become part of a real community of crochet bloggers. You know, there is no no real competition. It's more about community spirit. It's more about supporting each other, promoting each other. And it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna like shout out about her pattern because it's gonna be more popular than mine. There is none of that, you know. It's really, really great. And when these blog hubs and blog events are going on, you do really get that sense of community, because people really support you, people really share your work and shout about it. So this is basically the idea behind Shannon's feature that she does on a blog. It's called Behind the Skeins, and she interviews crochet designers and bloggers for her blog. So my interview has actually come out on Sunday, the 15th of November. So if you wanted to have a quick read and just find out a little bit more about my crochet journey, how I started and where I'm heading, maybe, I will leave the link in the description for the video to Shannon's blog. So if you wanted to give the interview a read, you're more than welcome to. That would make me very, very happy, and Shannon, of course. So that's the 3 blog events or news I wanted to share with you today. I've got a few projects that I have finished and a project I'm working on. And like I said, I've got a couple of purchases that I wanted to show you today. So on to the finished projects. I think I've mentioned it in a previous catch-up video that I have been honoured to be a guest designer on Underground Crafters blog. Marie is crafter herself, and she's got a beautiful blog. It's not only crochet blog, there is knitting patterns and there is sewing patterns as well. So it's a real all-rounder of a blog, whatever you're into, because sometimes people kind of do more than one craft, obviously. I remember, actually, that brings me on to one of the things I'm going to tell you. I've sent out a newsletter because I did a roundup of crochet patterns for items that actually look like they're knitted. And in this newsletter, I used the word bi-stitchal, where people kind of do crochet and knitting. And I had a reply from one of my newsletter subscribers, and she said, I don't call myself bi-stitchal, I call myself polycraftual. And I thought that was really, really good, polycraftual, because I think the lady did crochet, knitting and sewing. So she was polycraftual. I like that. That was really, really clever. So anyway, back to Underground Crafters blog. I was the guest designer, so I have designed an item for Marie's blog exclusively. And I've done a cowl that I have called the Elsa Cowl. And you have to excuse me because I haven't sewn the ends in. So I'm gonna go full on, ends hanging out. Here we go. So it's double height. As you can see, it's quite a tall cowl. It's quite a tall cowl. So it's double height, and when you put it on, it kind of gathers up nicely around your neck. And I love the colours I've chosen. I'm gonna sort of blow my own trumpet here. I do like the colours I've chosen. It's got real winter feel, doesn't it? And I named it Elsa Cowl. Why not? So yeah, that's one of the projects. This pattern is free on Marie's blog. I will leave the link in the description. I have actually written up a little bit more about the cowl on my blog as well, so I will link that as well. And if you have a look on my blog, then there is the direct link to the actual pattern on Marie's blog. So that's the first finished item I wanted to share with you, the Elsa Cowl. This one uses Paint Box Yarns Simply Aran, and I think it's the royal blue, a stormy grey, washed teal and white. Can't remember what they call the white. Anyway, so that's the colours I used. It's got this double zigzag crochet stitches, and the pattern's actually repeated over 6 rows, or rounds rather, 6 rounds, but you only using 4 colours, and each colour is used for 2 rounds. So that's why you end up with this different effect that as you can see, the royal blue, you've got that row there, then it's the zigzag here, and then it's the opposite zigzag there. So yeah, it actually creates quite a good effect. I'm really pleased with that. So that's my Elsa Cowl. The other couple of projects I finished, I think I showed you in my last catch-up video. I was knitting a hat. So I have now finished my hat. So that's knitted. And I've been actually really enjoying knitting lately. Not in a kind of, I'm going to design a knitting pattern. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But I've been really enjoying just knitting, just simple hats. You know, this is just literally like knit 2, purl 2, and then just knit in round and round and round and round. And then I kind of decreased at the top and added a fluffy pom-pom. So yeah, that's my newest winter hat that I've got for this winter. And I did start another one, and I thought I was going to show it you as a work in progress, but I have actually finished it, which I surprised myself as well. And it's just a simple double brim knitted hat that I made for Jacob, for my older boy. Oh, it's got some fluff on it. So it's just got the double brim, and it's just a simple, and I obviously decreased at the top again. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to add pom-pom to it. I am a fan of pom-poms, but I'll see how it fits. I will see how it fits on his head, because I haven't actually tried it on him yet. So yeah, I followed Stephanie's tutorial for the double brim. You just basically do a double height, and then you fold it under and fix it by working 1 round of knit stitch around, fixing, like going through the stitch and through the starting stitch to fix it, to kind of fold it in half and fix it. So yeah, I will link her pattern. She did like a double brim beanies for herself and her whole family, so I will link that as well if you wanted to give that a go. So that's my finished project. Now on to a few projects that I'm working on. I've actually, well, this is actually a finished project as well, and this you have to promise me not to tell anyone because I'm doing another guest blog design for Marie's blog again. I've signed up for 3, so this is the second one. My Elsa Cowl was the first one, this is the second one, and I've got another one coming out in January. So just a sneak peek, this is the second pattern that is coming to Marie's blog. This is going to be out on the 16th of December. So I'll remind you closer to the time or just after it's out on her blog. But yeah, these are leg warmers, and I've been wearing them around the house quite a lot because they do keep your legs and ankles really warm. But that just reminds me, I need to take pictures of them for the blog before I totally wear them out. So yeah, that's a sneak peek. Don't tell anyone I showed you. And let me check my notes so I don't forget anything. Right, on to the actual work in progress. I have got something festive coming to the blog, and I've been making snowflakes. This is one I designed myself. There's loads of snowflakes patterns out there, but I had this really cool idea of like a snowflake wall hanging. It's not gonna be like a bunting, it's not gonna be a wreath, it's gonna be a wall hanging, and I've got a really cool idea in my head, and I'm hoping it's gonna come out the way I've imagined it. Yeah, but I've made snowflakes. I've designed these and I made snowflakes. Here we go, they're nice and lacy. Little snowflakes or Christmas stars, snowflakes, whatever you want to call them. And I've made 20. And like I said, they will be used for a not even so much Christmas. I think that it's gonna be kind of like at least in my head, it looks like a wall hanging that you could just put up for the winter season. It doesn't strictly say I'm a Christmas decoration. So yeah, I'm hoping I will be able to share this pattern and the wall hanging with you in a couple of weeks, which will take us probably into this very close to December. But you know, these are really quick. I mean, it took me like 5-6 minutes to make one, and I've stiffened these with PVA glue, watered down PVA glue, so they hang nicely. But yeah, I will share the free pattern and the tutorial how to stiffen them on the blog in about a couple of weeks from today. So that's the snowflake. And another work in progress, which I'm really enjoying, mainly because I don't have to worry about the pattern, because somebody else wrote the pattern, somebody else worked out the numbers and the measurements and, you know, the adjustments and everything. So I'm really enjoying this one. And I've mentioned in my previous catch-up video that I'm part of Emma Escott's Instagram book tour for her romantic crochet book. And I have chosen my project, and I'm gonna show you because you will probably know anyway. I have chosen, let me just show you one where I don't reveal the pattern. Oh, there's a double spread. I've chosen the posy top. Here we go. And I really like it. It's not, I have to say, I was surprised by my choice. I was really surprised by my choice because it's not normally something I would go for, to be perfectly honest. But I really love it. I just love it. I don't know why. I think I don't know. It's just so pretty. I'm totally sold, Emma. This is beautiful. So I have started making it. I have started with the squares going down the sides, and I have actually stuck to the same colors that Emma used in a pattern, because I think that's mostly why I love it so much. I've just lost a few. Oh yeah, there they are. So that. So I have started with the squares that they will basically run down the side like this. they will sit here on the side. So yeah, that's the squares I've been making. So there's 8, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8 8 down each side, and I've started on the second side. So I made 3 there, and this is the rest of the middles. What I actually found with these squares, and somebody said this to me before and I didn't believe it, because I thought, well, surely it takes the same time, but before I used to kind of make the squares that I started one square and I did it start to finish, and then the second square start to finish. And then somebody said to me, if you do the squares that you say make the middle first, and so you need 8 squares, so make 8 middles, then do 8 of the second round, and then 8 of the, you know, so you do it by sections rather than by squares. So I actually started doing it that way, and I must say it does feel like you make them quicker. I don't know, let me know. I mean, it feels that way, but really when you think about it, surely it takes you the same amount of time to work each round in no matter what order you make it. I don't know, food for thought. So and these are actually join as you go, so you join them onto each other as you go. So I've got 5 middle flower bits, the flower in the middle. There we are. So like I said, I've started doing them in that way, that I made 8 middles, then 8 flowers, and now I'm joining 8 squares. And like I said, it does feel like it's going quicker. I don't know, I'm not convinced it's quicker, but it feels that way. Anyway, so that's the project I've chosen to make from Romantic Crochet, Emma's new book. The Instagram book tour has actually started on the 15th of November. Yes, on the 15th of November. So the actual book tour is going on as we speak, or as I speak. And there's loads of great designers involved, making beautiful projects from Emma's book. So if you want to follow the book tour, I know Emma has written a blog post on her website with each of the designers and which days they're featured. So if you wanted to find out who's featured today, I should have probably checked. Yeah, sorry, I didn't, but you'll find the information on Emma's website. I will leave the link in the description for the video as well, to let you know where you can find that information. My day on the book tour is the 4th of December. So on 4th of December, I will be sharing a few more thoughts and a few more projects from the book over on Instagram, because it's Instagram book tour. But yeah, you'll get your sneak peeks and progress update on my project as we go on, as I record more videos, so you'll probably be the first ones to see. But yeah, 4th of December, if you check out my Instagram, I will be doing I will be sharing some more information about the book and a finished project. So yeah, that's the project I'm working on at the moment. And now I've got a couple of things that I've purchased and I wanted to share with you, because I'm really looking forward to using these. So the first thing I've purchased is the Vicky Brown's Advent calendar. yarn advent calendar. And you don't even realize how ridiculously excited I am to open this every morning in December. I've been trying to kind of like get little peepholes, like there isn't any. No. Anyway, so there's I've ordered the sock weight. I think I ordered the 10 grams or 20. I can't remember. I think they're 10. Yeah. So I'll have 24 10-gram mini skeins of sock yarn, and I'm planning to make a shawl. I'm planning to kind of take this as a kind of like 20 minutes to myself to do a couple of rows on a shawl with a new mini skein each day through the December. I mean, I know, you know, December's always probably the busiest month of the year right from the start, because obviously Christmas is such a big event, isn't it, with all the presents and all the food and all the drink and all, you know, everything else. But I'm hoping, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, Christmas might be different this year, let's be honest. It might not be the same, but you know, you'll still want to buy a few presents and wrap them up for the close family and have a nice dinner and, you know, a nice drink and a pudding or whatever. So it's probably still going to be quite busy. I mean, who am I kidding? I've got 2 kids. I mean, life is never quiet. But anyway, so my intention is to open my advent calendar every day in December, pull out a new skein of yarn, a mini skein of yarn, and I'm planning to add it to my shawl every day. That's the plan. Let's see how that one turns out. But no, I'm hoping I'll be able to last till the 1st of December, right? I mean, this has been living at the bottom of my wardrobe, covered in clothes and everything, because my motto is out of sight, out of mind. So it's been living there, and I have only actually got it back out the wardrobe for the purpose of filming this video. And I have to say, I'm gonna have to put it straight back in my wardrobe because yeah, I do have control issues. But no, I will be good. I won't open it now. Go away, calendar. Stop looking at me. And I had a few little like postcards that Vicky put in. So it's the Yarn Advent 2020 by Vicky Brown Designs. Look, there is no more available this year, but I'm pretty sure Vicky will be doing it next year as well. So if you wanna make a little note about the Advent calendar next year. But Vicky actually does like a monthly clubs, mini skein clubs, and all sorts of different bits. I mean, yeah, I think this is the mini skeins, like a club. So every month you can actually get a little package of mini skeins through your letterbox if you wanted to. So that's Vicky Brown Designs. But I will leave the link in the description for this video. Stop looking at me. Right, another thing I've purchased, and I've been really, really pleased with this, so I really want to share this with you. It's not crochet or yarn related, but I think, you know, we all need to organize our lives and make a list and write things down. So I wanted to share with you my circle planner. This is circle planner. See that circle? Is it coming out? There it is. So it's the circle planner. It's a planner that, this is my second one, and I wanted to say that every year I used to buy a diary, a planner, a notepad or whatever, you know, to be more organized, to have a place to kind of dot down ideas, make a list, track things, review things, and, you know, basically just to put your life on a page so you know what you're doing. And every year I bought a different one because the one I had previously kind of didn't suit me. But then I bought a Circa planner last year and I fell in love with it. It's really, really good. It's the layout, the design and everything. It really, really suits me. It's got loads of spaces. Well, I'll show you inside in a minute. But it's been really good. So this is the first planner that I bought sort of 2 years running. This is my second one and I'm really pleased with it, and I wanted to show you the planner. This is not an ad, this hasn't been gifted to me. I paid full price for this. I just really feel that it's a really good planner and I wanted to share it with you if you were looking for one, because obviously we're coming to the end of the year, and I think this has really helped me to stay organized and to kind of just empty this onto a paper so I don't have to remember everything. So yeah, let's kind of dive inside. Let me find a start of a month. Right. I mean, one thing, if I show you this, look how flat it sits. That's, I mean, this is just brilliant, because you know, sometimes when you buy thick planners like this, when you open the page, like there is you can never kind of write close to the middle. Like I find they're just too thick and you can never get right to the edge. But this one actually lies really, really flat. Look. So right, let's start. This is the start of July. So you've got, this is like a colouring page. Which has been really good. You can just kind of colour it in, you can doodle, whatever you want to do. This page is about setting goals. So you've got career, personal, relationships, financial, bucket list and travel. Let's leave the travel for now. But, you know, it's there. If you need to like business travel or something, it's there. So you basically set your goals for that month. You set your goals. You know, there's plenty of space, but if you just want to choose the one you want to concentrate on, that's absolutely fine. Then you've got like a monthly overview. And then obviously this is the weekly overview. You've got a lot of space up the top for different lists. There's a tracker, list there, list, and a calendar, like a monthly view. And this is obviously week by week. And then you get to the end of the month. You've got another monthly overview and a load of space. I mean, notice the space for different lists and everything, whatever you want to write down. There's monthly finances, if you need to keep track on your money. Again, loads of pages for lists. And this is what I wanted to tell you. It's got like a monthly review. It's got like a monthly review. So whatever goals you have set at the start of the month, you can then come back to this page and do a little review of those goals, you know. Not only like, oh, I haven't achieved this, but even if you just set yourself a little goal and you've achieved this, just write it down here, you know, because sometimes we concentrate too much on things that we haven't done and we're forgetting the things that we have actually achieved. However small they are, you know, if that's your goal for the month, like, you know, you can tell, you know, I want to go through the whole month and eat only 1 chocolate bar a week. That's fine. It's your goal. If you want to achieve it, go for it, girl. And if you achieved it, you know, give yourself that big green tick and write it down here. Say, I have gone the whole month and I have only ate 1 chocolate bar a week. Well done. Pat on the back. Brilliant, you know? So that's a really good feature in this planner that I really, really like. Plus, I mean, listen to this, right? Carla, the lady who has designed and who's selling these planners, Carla, she puts biscuits in with your order. If that doesn't tell you that you need to buy one, I don't know what will, you know? She puts biscuits in with the order. Like, I'm sold, you know? Show me the dotted line, I'll sign my life away for that biscuit. So, Circa Planner, I will leave the link in the description for this video. And Carla, the Circa Planner, it's a small business, you know, it's a woman-run small business. Carla is, she started a business all by herself and achieved amazing results now. I mean, it's a really, really good planner. So I will leave the link in the description if you wanted to check them out, and if you wanted to order one, or if you wanted to put it on your wish list, or give someone a good gift idea, pop one of these on. They're really, really good. And just a quick message at the end. Small business owners, let's be honest, they've had a tough year. We've all had a tough year, but I think small business owners kind of got slapped across their wrists harder this year. And you know, it's been ongoing every year. There's been a message out there to support small businesses, and I feel that this year it's even more important. If you can, I realize that not everyone is in a position to be able to shop small and support small businesses, but if you can just try to support your small businesses in your area. I mean, you'll make someone's day. They'll do a happy dance, I guarantee it. And if you wanted to find out a little bit more about supporting small businesses, check out Just a Card. It's kind of an organisation that supports small businesses, and there's loads of resources on their website. I will link it in the description. And basically the idea is that if we all buy just a card from a small business, you know, it's kind of like a snowball effect, isn't it? Like, it starts with one card, but then, you know, you share it with your friends, and then they buy a card, and then they share, and it just snowballs, you know. And although you bought just a card, which probably it's going to cost you, you know, £2-3, you really did make a difference to that person, to the small business owner, because, you know, the word spreads and more people buy, and in the end, you know, they'll be happy dancing, and you know, they'll be able to afford the bills and put food on their table and everything. But like I said, you can support people with excuse me, without actually breaking your own bank. So that's Just a Card. I will link it in the description. And the other thing I wanted to say, if you can spend money, that's okay. You know, you don't have to. And don't let anyone make you feel bad for not shopping with small businesses, because for whatever reasons, if you can't afford it or whatever, don't let anyone make you feel bad about it. We all do what we gotta do to get by and to get things we need and want. But there is actually a free way you can support small businesses, you know, on social media. You can share their posts, you can like, comment, save, give them a shout out, share it with your friends, because it's been really tough in the social media world, because mainly of this algorithm that we all keep hearing about. But I think the latest is that when you put out a post, the algorithm kind of reads the first the first kind of a time frame to see how engaging the post is, and depending on this, then it decides whether it's going to be shown to more people or not. So what I'm trying to say, if a small business you like, but you can't afford to buy their stuff, which is okay, if they make a post on social media, what you can actually do is, excuse me, like, comment, share, save, send it to a friend, give them a shout out, whatever, because every one of these little engagements counts towards this algorithm, that the algorithm then decides that it's going to show it to more and more people. Remember that. Excuse me, my throat's gone really dry, which means I have been talking for too long again. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to share with you today. Let me just check my notes. Yeah. So that's the last message I wanted to put across. And thank you for watching, if you watched this far. As usual, I will put all the links in the description for this video, all the people I've mentioned, all the products I've shown you, and everything that I've talked about. I'll put all the links in the description so you can go to the right places and check it out for yourself. And hopefully I will see you in 2 weeks. I'm not going to say I'll see you next week because that's probably not going to happen. But I will definitely see you in 2 weeks. And I hope you enjoy these videos. And yeah, drop me a comment below. See whether you like it or what you would like to see, what you would want to know about. And yeah, hope you have a good 2 weeks. And I'll see you again. Thank you for watching.